Tire store next door with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning, old-world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if retirement savings will last? Markets ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, advisor Ryan Bach. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help you ensure you're prepared for the journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek. It's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road, Lincoln, Nebraska. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
Play ball! Some places just feel like home. In Lincoln, that place is Haymarket Park. For 25 seasons, it's where we gather with friends, with family, and our out-of-towners who want that same warm welcome. It's where kids catch their first foul ball, where we're all neighbors for at least 9 innings. Because when Salt Dogs fans root for our home team, there isn't a single stranger in the stands. So come one, come all, and let your local tradition play on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
At DWE Generations, having a plan matters, especially when it comes to protecting what's most important. They work with individuals, families, and business owners to help make smart financial decisions that support life today and set the foundation for generations. David Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. DWE Generations is a marketing name for individuals doing business as representatives of Northwestern Mutual. Visit generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871 and ask for David, Russell, or Cody.
Lights out? Let LES know where to go. With Powerline, your phone number is matched to your service address, so outages can be restored faster. Keep your information up to date at les.com/Powerline.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, owner of A1 Automotive. I want to personally thank you, our customers, for trusting us with your vehicle repair needs. Your support allows us to do what we love, serving people through quality automotive repair. If you're looking for a repair shop that values relationships as much as repairs, we'd love the opportunity to earn your trust. We have 2 locations here in Lincoln, 1117 L Street, 5110 State Hill Drive, and our newest location in Seward, Nebraska, 408 Main Street. Come see us, visit us online at a1autolincoln.com.
Here's your updated 93.7 The Ticket forecast, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Slight chance of thunderstorms this afternoon, otherwise cloudy skies expected. High temperatures reach up to 86. Easterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, slight chance of thunderstorms, lows dip down to about 66. That's your updated forecast on Lincoln's home for the Kansas City Royals. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm meteorologist Kara Foster. Right now, it's 80 degrees.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is Sunday, July 19th. I'm a year older today than I was last Sunday. Celebrated my 48th birthday on Wednesday. My birthday is always kind of like the middle of the summer.
Yep.
Like July 15th, smack dab in the middle of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So
what did you do in school? Did you celebrate your half birthdays in school?
No.
So you just never got to celebrate your birthday?
We just got hosed. We never did half birthdays.
Like you never got to bring treats for your birthday then?
No, I don't think so. Unless maybe like the last day of school.
All the kids
if you had your
summer
birthday, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
So no, I just
wasn't a thing back then.
I left school and I came back and I was a year older. That's just kind of how it was. But I was really young. I was 17 when I graduated high school because of the summer birthday. Mm-hmm. So I was younger, starting kindergarten and that. But it was good. You know, it's when you get to be my age, it's
still a Wednesday.
You're just grateful to be around for another year.
Yep.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do for it?
I worked.
Oh,
right.
I made lunch. I had lunch ready for you when you got home from teaching class.
Yeah, I instructed 3 kickboxing classes. Was up at the gym till 6:30 p.m.
I guess that's getting older though.
You're
not having a birthday party.
No,
when you're
no birthday.
turning 48.
I got the birthday text from the daughter.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What else were you supposed to get?
Maybe, I don't know, phone call, something like that.
We're not a phone call family. That's an expectation you have to set up ahead of time.
I would call
Can't
my
just
dad.
Expect it. I know, but that's not how she communicates. So you have to tell her if that's what you
want. It's fine. You just work when you get older. You know, it's just kind of how it goes.
Yep.
So birthdays aren't a huge deal, really. So
I got you a little gift basket that was up at the gym with some healthy snacks.
Yep.
For ya.
So it was good. It was a good day.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
So I'm a year older. You know, every Sunday now going forward, we have our little countdown.
Less than 50 days. We got to the 4s.
We're under 50 days till football season.
What are we at officially?
We at
48.
7 weeks from today.
Holy smokes.
7 weeks from today, we will be discussing the outcome of Nebraska and Ohio. 7 weeks from today on this show, we're going to light it up. It's going to be incredible.
On the show I won't be here for.
Yep. Nicole's going to be gone. It's going to be a 2-hour NFL preview, college football recap show. There will be no health. There will be no wellness or fitness talk for the 2 hours.
Speaking of,
mark your calendars for September 5th.
Speaking of wellness and health.
Yes.
Yesterday, as you're desperate to find something to watch on television, you stumble upon a replay of a Bears game.
Yeah, it was the Bears Rams were on, the playoff game was on, and you know, as this whole blood clots of mine is kind of wrapped up, you know, it's like we're just kind of in like there's nothing wrong with me. I'm in good health. It's just kind of an unprovoked blood clots. I'm able to lower my dosage, even though they kind of messed up my prescription, but I'll have to get to the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
I can't wait. Can't wait for this to tie into the Bears football
game.
game.
In because
so blood clots can be related to stress.
Stress can be a contributor.
So now, as I'm talking to my Chiefs friends, you know, about, okay, tell me how you handle expectations, right? Like, how can you handle this year in and year out of being the hunted and the team that everybody wants you to lose? That's where we are, Harrison.
Okay, you are
right.
We are getting the cart before the
Isn't
horse.
that
on
where
this
we
one.
are?
We're definitely the hunted right
I mean,
now.
we are.
We're the darlings of the NFL.
We are. We're the darlings. We're playing on Christmas.
Bring
We're
it
playing on
down.
Thanksgiving. We're
10
playing on
notches.
Thursday night, Saturday night, Sunday
Green
night.
Bay's trying to act like they don't care anymore, but
I'm not
do.
caring, but
well, maybe not
you're-
you, Nicole, but your locker rooms had some interesting zigzagging comments.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No,
I
you turn it on and you go, oh, here's the start of my blood clot.
well, I think it was the end of them. Like, I think that was the finishing touch.
The final blow.
Because if it's
And
stress,
then he proceeds to continue to watch the game.
well,
I'm making dinner in the kitchen, and then the Bears get some big play, and I just hear
I was clapping. I was
the
clapping
living
like
room.
I'm watching it live. It was
Dude.
amazing.
First of all,
Yep.
you know what happens, and why are you clapping right now? So we didn't watch the whole game, but
Yeah, but like, how many replays do we watch of shows that we know what happens?
yeah, but you don't watch like the episodes you don't like. Like, we watch Gilmore Girls a lot, and if we're watching one and we don't like that episode, we'll probably just skip it.
Well, I would have liked to watch the whole game so we could have came in here and do a recap of it
Like, you don't remember.
about how we were just
How miraculous
how about the
game
Bears
was.
were so much better than the Rams that day. We had 71 more yards, and the Rams had to play a perfect game to beat us, and that's just how it goes.
And they
Mhm.
almost lost that game still. That one interception at the end that Williams had. Was that Rome Odunze?
That was DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, yeah, and he didn't run a flat. Or at least I could see what they're going for, but situation where you just kick the field goal there too and win the game.
I know. It's revisionist history.
Revisionist
right?
history, but even in that overtime, like, we were right there.
We were.
We
We
easily
were.
could have won that game.
And people are like, "Oh, they should have went for 2 after Caleb's miracle pass." On
No,
the end of
I
the
thought
game.
they actually made the right move.
They did, because it worked out
It did.
to where they got the stop and they had the ball with the chance to win. Now, if we would have beat Seattle, probably not, but it would have been I would have loved to watch it. So I tie this back to my health history, because unprovoked blood clots is from stress. So when I talk to my Chiefs friends, I'm like, I don't know how you guys handle all this stress year in and year out. I've went through it 1 year and I have 5 blood clots in my leg. Like, can I handle another year of this? Like, and
Maybe
then
we would just sit this one out.
yeah, and then I think
Sit
back,
out this football season.
I think back to, like, you think back, last year was it was great, but it was stress. Every game was just down, final field goals,
Oh, it didn't
block
matter who it
kicks,
was.
just Hail Marys. I mean, but it was stressful, right?
It was the Browns and Colston Love. No, Bengals.
The Bengals.
Colston Loveland down the middle, late game. That was every game. It happened to
game.
the Packers every time.
Yep.
Just like right down
But
to the wire.
every Sunday you're just like, and then I think, like, the last 15 years, I'm just about October, just stress free. I don't even really watch anymore. Just
don't-
watching other things.
But
It's
do
been great.
you think that the stress, I think cumulatively, the stress is the same. It's just more concentrated when they're bad. If you think of the stress of the Washington game or the stress of the games, like,
I don't think
you're
so.
just concentrating it into a shorter amount of time when it's bad.
I don't think so, because when you're good, I think the stress is worse. Because I remember, and I always go back to in 2001 when Nebraska played Oklahoma, and it was 1-2, and I remember I had a migraine for 3 hours. Like, it was so stressful. Every play, every minute was just like, because it's just like, I mean, at that point, obviously Nebraska was at the peak, and it was like every game was like that. And then the last 20 years, I'm just like, you relax.
That's been easy to check out when you're out of the season.
Yeah, you just relax, and like now it's like the only pressure packed games for me is when we play Iowa, and I get stressed. But it's one time.
So you have 7 weeks to come up with a good stress management strategy for the football season.
A good stress management strategy for me was if every game doesn't come down to the final.
Okay, but you can't. That's not something you can account. You have to do what you control. So we have this saying.
Breathing exercises.
Yes, maybe. So we have this saying, You know what the source is. I don't remember the source, but there's a saying that we like to say to each other is to be a thermostat, not a thermometer. Right?
It sounds good in theory.
Because a thermometer is affected by its environment. You put a thermometer in your mouth and it's just going to continue to rise, and it has no control over how it goes. But a thermostat is the one controlling the environment. So you need to go into every game thinking you're going to be a thermostat, not a thermometer. Thermostat.
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they win. That's the secret to getting rid of blood clots. Is that you just as soon as they win, they just dissolve.
Literally 9 days after they were eliminated, they found 5 blood clots.
Exactly. They didn't win. If they would have won, just would have.
The blood just would have flowed like a river. Right?
100%.
You guys are not listening to me.
That's right.
This is thermometer thinking. When you're trying to say that someone else's actions is going to determine, that is thinking like a thermometer. You need to think about how you're going to be a thermostat, and your reaction is going to be the same no matter win or lose, down to the wire or blowout.
But that's what no.
Be a thermostat.
That's what makes sports so fun. Is the ups and downs.
Yeah, and those blood clots were really fun too, when you had to lay in bed for 90% of the day for 11 days. That was a lot of fun.
It wasn't. I don't even feel it now.
Thermostat.
A thermostat set to 32. Iceman.
Or
or high.
Or 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 100 if it's a bad day.
That's going to be your mantra. Be a thermostat, not a thermometer.
But no, it's exciting. This I mean, you guys, this is kind of, I don't know how you guys get through. You do 5 hours of radio Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's and then there's no wonder
what do you mean you don't know? You're consuming that content.
I know.
No. You know what it's
like. There wasn't a lot of sports talk on early break for the 3 days because there's not a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's more like they were like, well, we'll talk. I remember you this was really funny, Harrison. You were like, well, we'll talk sports an hour too. And I told Nicole, it's that's like our show. We're gonna get to health and fitness in the second hour.
The other way around.
While you tuned in, yeah, we reverse,
yes,
bait and switch people to get them to listen for sports, and then we start talking about their health and what they need to do to be better.
Well, it's just not a lot of headlines.
I'm trying right now. I'm trying to insert this health and fitness into this segment, but you guys are not on board with the thermostat thermometer.
I'll try it. I think I could be a thermostat in the preseason.
Not based on how you were yesterday. Well, you're right back in.
No, I was clapping. I was excited.
Yes. That's also thermometer energy.
I was excited. I wish I could have watched it all, but we were watching other things.
Yes, because I'm not going to sit and rewatch a Bears game while I'm eating. No, we're not. I'm not doing that.
Well, of course you're not.
I wouldn't anyway. I wouldn't watch a Packers game again either, especially if we lost.
I know. Well, some of those games I watched so Ben can see, like some of the Husker games. Like we've watched replays.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to watch replays with your kids of
Huskers
when they've won games because you don't see that now. So,
but you got Matthew Nolly on YouTube. He says good health and fitness reduces stress. So if you want a logical, realistic answer,
I can't imagine how much worse your blood clots would have been if you didn't have exercise to balance out.
You probably would have lost the leg.
Probably be dead right now.
Probably. We got to work on that stress management.
We are going to the Bears Bucks game here in November.
Is that in Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago. So I was thinking this is kind of crazy, but I know we're just kind of idle chit chatting here.
Okay, what else is new?
We were going to do like a long weekend trip, right? Where we were going to go to Nebraska, Illinois, and Champaign, and then hit the Bears Bucks Sunday night. But as I'm looking at tickets for Bears Bucks, the cheapest ticket to get into the stadium is like $248.
Ooh.
And that's in the I can't see section, right? So I'm thinking do I want to spend $100 to see the Huskers, or would I rather take that $100 and get better seats in Soldier Field and cut down on 2 nights of hotel so I can get better seats at Soldier Field? So that's what we're going to do.
Which is fine.
So instead of being gone for 5 days, we're going to leave Saturday morning after the Husker game, or we'll watch the Huskers Friday night. We'll leave Saturday morning, and then we'll do our show live from Chicago, which will be incredible,
Like
right?
we did when we were in
streaming in?
Baltimore.
We stream it
That'll
in
be great.
Sunday from Chicago. Maybe we can, I don't know, we'll see where we're staying, but
You should call some bars ahead of time.
see if we can just do it live.
Live?
See if you can do a remote.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just send a message to the Bears and see if we can.
Oh yeah.
In
And they're-
Soldier.
in the
Ben
press
Johnson
box.
seems like a guy. He'd support some
From
football
the
lady.
field. From
Yeah.
the field. We'll go in with the ticket. You know?
I mean, come on. We can do it.
We've done it in a Memorial Stadium. We got to do it once.
Well,
I think it was there.
It's a little different.
It's
Either way.
We're on a stadium at the very least.
But when's that game? Is it a night game?
Yeah, it's the night game. It's like
Okay.
November 7th,
Mhm.
6th, 7th or 8th.
Be cold.
And Harrison, have you been watching the documentary Quarterback that came out this week? Have you seen
I did
it?
not. I didn't realize that came out already.
Oh, it came out on the 14th.
Who's the quarterbacks?
Quarterbacks are Joe Flacco.
Okay, nice.
It is Jaden Daniels. Well, there's some Bears clips in there.
Oh, that probably is worth
Uh-huh,
watching.
yeah.
Yeah, because the last season.
Yep, the last season.
Fantastic. All right.
Yep, there's the Bears game in there where he fumbled.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and that was one of our games where our kicker made 5 field goals after we just picked him up after the Niners cut him. Jake Moody hit 5 field goals in the rain. So Jaden Daniels, we have Cam Ward. So you
Okay,
got the
I like
rookie.
Cam Ward.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then Baker Mayfield.
Okay, you're right. I did know this because I was seeing Baker Mayfield clips pop up everywhere. Now
Yes.
I know why.
So that's on Netflix. It's just enough to
Whet your appetite.
whet your appetite.
It is good. I just the bet I saw it was the Eagles game and the fans talking crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
to
there's
Baker Mayfield, and then he's like, "You're new here," and then after they win, he runs back and finds him.
Yes.
Baker's so hard not to like.
Yes,
He is like the most normal person ever, I think. Like,
Just like you would run into him at the YMCA.
yes. And he's an idiot.
there's
But he is like
there's one Eagles fan that stands in the corner of the entryway where the opposing team comes
Yeah, 'cause
out.
apparently he won the
that's
lottery.
That's who he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
So every game he's there, signs, he's harassing the players. And then this next time there was like his kid was there, his son. So that's why he's like, "Oh, you're new here."
Oh,
And then after they won, he's like, "I'm gonna." So he runs back and he's just, "I told you." I mean, I like a little trash talking myself.
Oh yeah.
So it was interesting dynamic to see Baker getting into it with defensive players, and then they show like Joe Flacco, and he's like, "Well, I don't really talk a lot of trash, you know." And then so people are sacking him. He's like, "Great play, great job, great job, great play, good job."
I only watched, like, you and Ben have been watching it, so I've just been catching it in between doing other things. And I didn't realize Baker Mayfield was so controversial in college. Like, I didn't know that. Not controversial, but so
Electric
immature.
lightning rod.
Immature in
Lightning
college.
rod,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know if he was even immature because it worked.
Well, he got arrested.
Oh yeah. No,
He,
you're right.
He
I forgot
stole the
about that.
OU flag, right?
He planted
Yeah.
flag,
Planted the flag.
at the
Like,
Buckeye
I
50-yard
didn't
line.
know any of that.
He was, and I like all
He's
that.
the quintessential
Could you, I mean,
young, you know.
can you
dumb.
imagine if
Did he win the Heisman? Right.
he won the Heisman?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we're in Iowa City and Nebraska just wins at Iowa and Calandria gets the Husker flag and just plants it on the
No,
Tiger
that
Hawk?
would be
I'd
an
lo- I-
absolute
Would that
riot.
be epic?
It would
Oh
be pretty
my
epic.
God.
Oh my gosh, they had armed guards out there because we couldn't pray on the Tiger Hawk. Could you imagine if we planted a flag?
I didn't know that
I
about
mean, that
him.
would be just that would be epic.
It would be incredible.
But no,
I don't know how you're getting out of that stadium.
Oh,
but-
that'd be-
No.
Again, they had armed guards
No.
for the prayer.
I don't
Yeah,
know how I'd
I
get
know.
out of the
Planting a
stadium.
flag.
I don't want
That
to
would
be
be
around for
incredible.
the aftermath
know.
of that.
So the and I don't like to give Iowa a lot of props, and I've talked about this before, but the most epic in your face celebration ever done. And if anybody can point out one that's better than this, when Iowa they won at Minnesota in 2002 to finish their 11-1 season. This is in Minnesota. The Iowa fans tore down the goalpost
Yep.
Oh, that I mean,
on their home field
yeah, that's pretty.
and
bold.
took it out of the Metrodome.
That's pretty bold.
That is
And that's
incredible.
a time when it's appropriate too.
It's
It's not like
literally-
it would be the same if they did that here. Like, you know, it wouldn't be the same.
They
If-
ripped down the
yeah.
opposing team's goal. That shows you how like pathetic Minnesota was.
Yeah.
Like there's no fans there that care.
You can't
They're
defend the goalpost.
No. Is that
that's when your country needs you, or your state.
Your
It's
state,
like, go
yes.
defend the goalpost.
Yes.
Don't let the Hawkeyes take that.
That's epic. I mean,
I think it
Bold
was.
move.
That's pretty funny.
Are you sad that they're losing their beloved water tower?
What? Who?
The Iowa Hawkeye water tower. You've seen
Yeah.
it. You've been at the stadium.
I know.
I don't realize how much of an icon that was for them. They're
I
selling
didn't
bobbleheads
either.
and all sorts of stuff, and the Iowa Hawkeye fans are sad
Oh.
that the glorious water tower is going down.
Any less Hawkeye logos I have to see, the better. So it's fine with me. Last thing for sports, are you watching the World Cup final today? Do you care?
If I get out on time, 2 p.m., yeah. Because what's his name from Spain?
Oh,
I have
I
no
can't-
idea who plays for Spain.
I can't. I don't want to butcher it. But you got Messi, and then the guy from Spain's incredible too. No, I'll watch 2 p.m. I should be able to go.
2
Sneak a
p.m.
peek at that.
well, okay. So it's Messi, and then the guy from Spain. Is that the one? Okay. So this is me not knowing anything but secondhand
Know as
news.
much as I do.
So there's back a long time ago, there's a promo with Messi, and he was like doing a promo with kids, and it ends up being that Spain player. It was him when he was a little kid in like some whatever Boys and Girls Club promo. Not that, but I'm using that as an example. And that's the Spain player. It was him.
Yeah, I think it's Lamine. Lamine.
I don't know.
I think is how you say
But
it.
like that's pretty cool, because
It
he
is.
looked up to him at the time, and
Mhm.
now he's playing against him. Like that's pretty cool.
It is. Messi's on a run right now too. They both are. I think Messi's got 7 or 8 goals.
Well,
in the
our
World Cup right
daughter,
now.
the big soccer fan,
And Argentina won it last time.
I
in Qatar.
asked her.
Yeah, they won it last time.
I asked her if she was if she was wanting to watch it. We actually have plans tonight with her. And so I had asked her, who are you rooting for in the final? And she said, I don't even care anymore after Argentina won, but I guess Spain. And I said, I wasn't sure if you were a Messi fan. And she said, definitely not. So I don't know why, but she
Why? Oh, you don't know why?
I don't.
No.
She's definitely not.
Messi's incredible.
So I do not know why.
Seems like a
she
nice
is-
guy too.
I know.
We have a couple texts. Joe B texted in a little earlier. I didn't read it till now, but
I chose
says,
to ignore it.
FYI,
Yeah.
the Bears still suck.
I knew that was going to
Go
be.
Pack, go! I
Is he
wonder
a
how
Packers fan,
how
right?
Bubba and little Bubba's doing. The Packers fan. We haven't heard
Yeah.
from Bubba for a while.
Wonder why.
I haven't.
I think he's holding back for football season. And then Phil texted in, said Iowa tearing down Minnesota's goalpost is the greatest sign that shows you've never won a damn thing that is meaningful ever.
That's true, but that was the season to do it if you were going to for Iowa.
Yeah.
Like it's probably their best season.
It was a Big Ten championship or tied for a Big Ten championship.
It's still Iowa. I mean, obviously it's going to be mediocre, but
Well, Ben was just getting into it with some of his friends earlier this week because they pull out the alleged 1958 national championship that Iowa wins, even though they give him all quit living in the past.
Yeah.
We all hear that, right? Stop living in the past. But then when we say, oh, how many championships does Iowa have? Oh, the 1958 one.
Do they actually reference that one?
So I did a little research in that. So in 1958, Iowa went 8-1-1 was their record. Okay. 8-1-1. LSU went 11-0.
okay.
So
What?
LSU won the AP National Championship in 1958. Then there was this other poll called the UPI poll, which I think got replaced eventually by the coaches poll, and they voted Iowa number 1 in the UPI. So
Why?
apparently that means that they won in 1958. And I told Ben, I was like, if we want to just claim national championships, let's go ahead and just claim one for 1982. We can claim one for 1993. We could claim probably 15 of them if we want.
I declare, like Michael
declare.
Scott. I declare bankruptcy. I declare a championship.
It's I mean, I definitely like the system now, Harrison, where we actually play it to win it on the field. Bill Bush always talks about how like in the 1968 season, they just awarded Texas the championship before the bowl games were played. Like the president just,
here you go.
Texas is the national champion. Like that's how it was decided. And I remember
Vibes only.
I remember Nebraska won at 97 with Michigan. Like I stayed up until like 3 a.m. when they announced the coaches poll. Like that's how you decided a champion. It was just like, we'll vote this team number 1. It's pretty crazy. So way better today.
Yeah, I mean, back then it was broken. It's all for the sake of it was pretty new yet.
But yeah, announcing the champion before the games are already played. Texas is your champion. Great job.
What year was that?
Like 1968 or
That's
something.
crazy.
I know. So that's funny. You always hear him say that story. But guys and gals, we're close. We only have 5 Saturdays left of no football. That's it. And we're there. Right? Isn't that exciting?
So exciting.
So was not a lot of spirit in that answer.
And the NFL preseason starts August 6th, I think, is the Hall of Fame game.
What are you more excited for, Bears or Huskers?
Oh, the Bears for sure.
I know, right?
Oh, it's not even close.
Like first time in a
close.
while.
It's this whole talk about like the regular season in college football being watered down with all these playoff teams. I mean, it's true. Back when I was a kid, it was life or death. You lost and you're out. But we're just kind of moving towards the NFL. And I think like watching every Bears game last year is life or death. Now, if you lose, not the end of the world, right? So that's how it is in college football. You lose one game. Like when I look at Nebraska's schedule, I'm always like, they don't have to go undefeated, right? They can lose 2 games and be fine.
Oh, so the NFC North too. We got Matthew chiming in tomorrow. He said the NFC North is so wide open. I agree. I think there's going to be teams trading shots.
It is. It's going to be good. I mean, the winner of that division could go 10-7.
Yeah.
9-8.
Very likely.
It's fine.
And then second, third, and fourth could be 9 wins, 8 wins.
And as we're watching,
it's not going to be a lot drop off, I don't think.
As we were watching the quarterback, like Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals, right? And he's just like, oh, now I get to throw to Jamar Chase. And I'm just like thinking, I told Ben, I was like, every single NFL game is just brutal. I mean, there's like just hardly any teams where you're just like, this is a win. I mean, it's great. Every game is like that.
Yeah.
Every week. That's why it's just awesome.
Yeah, you're just not going to see a whole lot of blood. Very, very rarely.
It's
even when a team gets hot, like the coaches are just way too good.
They're way too good.
We can hit on this quick before we go to break. I also want to get your opinion out here. Jeff, opinions on Murray in Minnesota. Back to the NFC North. Is it 9 or Murray? Who's starting?
Kyler Murray's going to start. Are you crazy?
You're not buying into 9?
No, 9. No, 9 is not starting. I am worried because Kevin O'Connell, like he got Sam Darnold, like, right?
He got Dobbs looking like a franchise quarterback for a few weeks there.
And Kyler Murray, I mean,
I've said on other shows, I'm buying stock in Minnesota. I bet you Kyler Murray, he's always pretty good. Kyler Murray actually hasn't had like terrible seasons. The PR on him is really bad for whatever reason, but he's still a pretty good player.
And he was in Arizona.
Yeah, he was in Arizona.
I mean,
he's got Hawkinson, he's got Jefferson, he's got Addison. Like he's got some dudes he can work with right now.
He does. That's the NFC North it's going to be tough, and that's why every game is so important. And I think back to like last year, if you remember, Harrison, the Bears were 0-2, right? Just got blown out to the Lions, and then you're just, Caleb, he's overrated, he's a bust, he's blah 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 blah, and Jalen Johnson got injured. You thought he was done for the year, and I was almost in tank mode. That's how I usually get.
I had to talk you off the cliff.
We were 0-2 with the Cowboys coming in. I'm like, if we lose and we're 0-3. It's tank central.
You were sending me.
I was getting close.
You were sending me the draft
close
sites, the mock draft sites.
Well, at that point, we had the number 1 pick, right?
I know.
It was teetering to tanking.
That's not very. That's thermometer.
Oh, it's just
behavior.
It's
that is thermometer behavior. 2 games in, mock
but
draft.
it is great though. It's so exciting. It gives me something to look forward to. Like we
that's
just get through Friday.
I am offended by that.
Well, I see you every day.
Shut up.
Like, look what we did yesterday. We just watched true crime stuff.
That's my favorite thing to do.
I'm always like, what evil's going on in the world today?
I know.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and throw it to break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. 937 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long on the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
Lights out? Let LES know where to go. With Powerline, your phone number is matched to your service address, so outages can be restored faster. Keep your information up to date at les.com/powerline.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard by Marriott Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you will enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard by Marriott, Lincoln Downtown Haymarket. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate again. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios at 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
At DWE Generations, having a plan matters, especially when it comes to protecting what's most important. They work with individuals, families, and business owners to help make smart financial decisions that support life today and set the foundation for generations. David Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. DWE Generations is a marketing name for individuals doing business as representatives of Northwestern Mutual. Visit generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871 and ask for David, Russell, or Cody. MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. We'd have a text from Pete Ferguson, who started back at Farrell's this week.
Did you see him Friday?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes. He's a kickboxer, back to doing a kickboxing. He said, keep the Cowboys' name out of your mouth. The Cowboys sparked the Bears' 5-game winning streak. Just talking to Harrison, Pete, we remember in that game, CeeDee Lamb got injured on the first drive. They missed the rest of the game.
Very helpful for us.
That's
unfortunate for the Cowboys.
That's football, right? I remember games last year, Harrison, when we played the Steelers, where 7 of our defensive starters were out.
I remember games when Matt Nagy was our head coach.
Yeah,
Cards aren't always in your favor.
And Dick Duran, you remember him? Remember Dick Duran? Do you remember Dick Duran?
What year was that?
It was. I think he was right after. We had Dick Duran. We had Mark Trestman.
Mark Trestman, I remember. Dick Duran. I can't even put a face.
Dick Duran might have followed Lovie Smith.
Yeah, we don't talk about that enough. We talk about how many quarterbacks the Bears have been through
a lot of coaches.
Yeah, we don't talk about the coaches enough either.
Yeah.
New quarterback, new coach.
Dick Duran. Those and John Fox. Remember him?
Yeah, I for some reason Dick Duran I cannot remember. After Lovie Smith,
I think so.
How long was he? Probably not. Obviously not long.
I try to block those out of my mind. Just we were like the Huskers. We fired a 10-win coach, Lovie Smith, and then hired somebody I've never heard of. Mark, do you remember Mark Trestman? You said, yeah, he was from the Canadian League.
Yeah.
That was
a disaster.
That was great.
Trying to get cute.
But anyway, yeah. So Pete, thank you for sparking our win streak there. We greatly appreciate it immensely. So we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get on to, we actually do have some actually a great subject to talk about in hour number 2, which we'll get to that here in a little bit. But as you guys remember, last week, we started a really awesome fit challenge at the gym called the Mario Kart Challenge. And we brought in some Sunday workouts. So again, Nicole and I were up this morning, did a workout at 7, had our gym members from both locations. We were out the Yankee Ridge. And
did you count how many we had?
I did not.
I will.
So we did, I'll let Nicole kind of explain the workout that she came up with. It was kind of called Stronger Together, was kind of the title of the workout. So Nicole, you can go ahead and explain what we did.
So we had 25 people come out to the Saturday,
me?
and me and you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 25 people came out to the workout this week, and it was really fun. So as a group, collectively, we had a group of tasks that we had to complete in 45 minutes. Well, 40 minutes technically, because we did a little warm-up stretch. So it was, as a group, we had to do 1,000 burpees. These are all reps, 1,000 burpees, 200 cardio reps. So jumping jacks, jump rope, butt kickers, speed skaters, just some type of a cardio.
Jump rope.
I said that. That was the second thing I said.
Jumping jacks.
First thing I said. And
high knees.
I don't know if I said high knees. I said butt kickers. Anyway, so 200 reps of cardio movements, 4,000 reps of abs, 6,000 upper body exercise reps, 8,000 lower body exercise reps, and 10,000 punches and kicks as a group.
Yep.
And so we did 3-minute rounds. They kind of evolved into
4-minute rounds.
We took less breaks. Yeah. So we did 3 minutes. Technically, it was supposed to be 3 minutes and then a 2-minute recovery to kind of tally up. And so it was really fun watching everyone kind of work together because we were trying to keep it as a tally of like 100 at a time. So I worked on burpees primarily for probably the first, 60% of the workout I did was burpees. And it was kind of like seeing where groups were, and then they needed 25 more burpees to round out 100. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do that 25 and then we'll round out our 100 burpees. So that was really fun watching everyone kind of work together to get groups of 100 reps of things. And so Harrison, did you share that picture I posted? Or we took a picture at the end of the workout with our little sheet, because every time you finished 100 of something, we would tally it off. And then I think we got done with our cardio reps first, and then we crossed off the cardio reps. And then so collectively at the end, we were working on our lower body reps
Everybody together.
Yep.
And it's ironic that was the last thing to get done.
I'm surprised that was the last thing. Yeah.
Even though that's what I focused on. I was doing
focused
lower
mostly
body.
on burpees, but it was really fun. It was fun because, like Jeff said, we bring in members from both gyms. So it's really fun. Like, people don't even really know each other. We have different class times. So if you come in the morning and you're with someone in the afternoon, you don't know each other, but you all know we all speak the same language. So it was really cool to see. We had a lot of fun. We got done with 3 minutes to spare, even in that 40-minute stretch.
Yep, it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it's just something we do for this challenge. We don't normally do Sunday workouts, and you have to be a part of the Fit Challenge to do the workouts. So yeah, it was fun. So great job, everybody.
So we're 14 consecutive days in of doing a Farrell's class.
Yeah.
And we have 48 left.
I work out every day.
But not Farrell's workout.
No, I don't. But you keep saying this like it's a big deal, but I usually run or something on Sundays. So to me, this is normal.
So dedicated.
I actually I start a little bit later. No, 7.
And you're up at 3:30 this morning.
I'm up. When I'm up, I'm up. I just got to get up. So yeah, I was up at 3:30.
And we did this last year. And last year, Harrison, I was always a little grumpy on Sunday mornings. Like, I'm just like, I just don't want to get up and do this
until the end. And then you're like, we should do this every Sunday.
But then this year, like this time, the last 2 Sundays, I've just been like excited.
Yeah, and this morning, you were like, we should do this every Sunday before the workout, not after the workout.
Well, then I thought the reason I'm not so tired is because last year when we did this, it was in October and November. And I was up late watching football.
Yeah.
Or last night we literally went to bed at like 7:30.
Was it that early?
Yes. We headed down to bed.
That's why I was up at 3:30.
And I know everybody's probably like, oh, that sounds so magical. It was, because I got almost 10 hours of sleep. It was great.
I had excellent sleep score.
Which we're going to be talking about how not to ruin your weekday progress on the weekends.
But we also have to talk about, because last week we talked. So every week in this Mario Kart challenge, because if you're familiar, I mean, I'm sure you've played Mario Kart before, right? And you're trying to earn coins, and then there's a cup winner every, there's different cups. And so week 1 was Mushroom Cup. This week was the Flower Cup. Okay. So just like the game, you progress through the cups. And our members in the Fit Challenge are earning coins all week long. So you get 6 coins for your attendance, or 1 for every day you come to class, you get a coin. We have extras that you do, so you can earn up to 15 coins for that. And then we have power-up coins where you have to roll a dice, and you get either just like the power-ups that are in the game. So you get like
add a little bit of randomness to it.
Yeah. So a mushroom or a flower or a bullet. So 1 coin, 2 coins, 3 coins. So those rolls at the end of the week is the difference
it's like
maker.
Casino night. People are just cheering like you're watching the craps table roll, because you want the other people to have bad rolls, and you want your team to have good rolls. So it's a lot of fun. But we, in an effort to try to increase our listenership on the show.
Oh, of our members.
Yeah. We're going to announce the winners of the cup.
Oh,
yeah.
Right here, live.
The Flower Cup winners.
So we're going to start at the Meadow Lane Gym. So we're going to announce this later too, but so if you're listening to the show, you get to hear first.
That's right.
First. And if everybody's listening that's not at Farrell's and would like, oh, this is pretty fun, I want to be a part of that. FXBLincoln.com.
It's too late to be part of the Mario Kart challenge, but we do these fun fit challenges.
Yes.
I'm actually working. This is another little sneak
here
peek.
We go. What is this, 3 years in the making?
No, we'll do it next year. I'm workshopping in my brain an Oregon Trail themed fit challenge, which I think would be really fun.
Okay. And
Did you play Oregon Trail, Harrison?
No, I do remember. I know what it is, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone
and we live on the Oregon Trail.
Not everybody dies, but yeah.
We live on the Oregon Trail.
We do. So we'll do an Oregon Trail themed fit challenge.
But all right, let's get to it.
Someday.
All right. So at the Meadow Lane Gym with 80 coins, the winning cart is Princess Peach.
Which is my old cart.
Who is?
Who's
Lisa
in the
Colbert. Derek
Lisa.
Pinzon. Probably none of them are even listening. I don't even know. Oh, Katie Barber. And I don't know who the fourth one is, but that's fine.
I'll have to look it up.
All right. So Princess Peach is the winner. At Yankee Ridge, we have a tie.
Ooh.
So
we had
now,
a tie last week too.
So one of the cool things, if you win the cart, you get to do attack dice. So then you get to steal coins from other teams' carts.
Same thing. You have a dice to roll, and it's either a turtle shell, or what's the third one?
It's a little.
It's that speaker.
Yeah,
you know, when
speaker.
that speaker
Or
plays,
a banana.
or a banana.
too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Takes coins away. So these winners, each member in the cart gets to roll an attack dice and take. So my team got attacked last week.
Yes,
so
as did
You
mine.
do got some listeners, 4-4-1-2. I don't know which team they're on, but they just chimed in boo. On the last winner you just named. So
they must be medal winners.
All right. So on to the Yankee Ridge Gym. There is a tie at Yankee
Again.
Ridge. So 78 coins. We have Team Piranha is the winner, and Team Shy Guy for the second week in a row. So shout out to Bruce Schlody, who has rolled 4 dice for his, and he's hitting a 3 every roll.
He has a virtual member on his team, so they have to roll dice for the virtual member too.
Yeah, but he's hit his.
I know.
So that's the second win in a row. So at Yankee Ridge, there will be 8 attacks this week, like there were last week as well.
Jen J is the third Princess Peach card.
Oh,
driver.
Jen. Okay, yeah, she was there this morning.
She was at the workout.
And then
today.
Piranha is Cassandra. I know Cassandra's on that team.
Alicia.
Yep. Probably nobody that's listening.
I don't know. Let's see. Cassandra, Alicia, Shannon, and Rihanna.
Okay. well,
Yep.
And then Shy Guys, Bruce, Melinda, Hutch, and Christina, who's from North Dakota.
Mhm.
So we have a virtual member who lives in North Dakota that's joining in on this challenge. So big congrats to those teams. So if you're listening,
Shy Guy won last week too, which means when they lose, they are going to have a big old
they're
target
going
on
to
their
get
back.
hit.
Mhm.
Everybody's going to throw coins at them. At least that's what I'm going to be pushing. the agenda, if my team ever wins. So, all right. Well, with that, we are going to go ahead and take a break. So stay with us. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate again. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios at 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Your line just went down. Production stopped. A supervisor wants answers, and someone's digging through a binder for the maintenance history. Every one of those minutes costs money, and most of the time, that breakdown could have been prevented. That's where MaintainX comes in. MaintainX catches the failure before it happens. Preventive maintenance plans on every key asset to improve reliability. Work orders assigned and tracked right from your phone. Everyone from the floor to the front office is in the loop. Real-time dashboards give managers instant visibility into what's been completed, what's overdue, and where the bottlenecks are. No more guesswork. Just a smarter, faster maintenance operation. Companies on MaintainX have cut unplanned downtime by over 30% and save thousands on parts and labor every year. See what it can do for your operation. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com.
The crack of the bat. Sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many.
Safe.
That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning Old World recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Are you looking for a fresh new hangout spot? Let me tell you about Liquid Assets Sports Bar, where Mondays mean new weekly drink and food features. With 23 taps, a full lineup of cans and bottles, and 40 TVs blasting every sports package out there, you'll never worry about missing a play. Save for high-end spirits at their stylish back shelf bar, enjoy a healthy, family-friendly menu, and catch all your favorite teams every day. Doors open daily at 11 a.m. Liquid Assets located on 2755 Jamie Lane in South Lincoln.
Is there anything worse than paying for something that's done half-assed? You buy something, you want it to work, especially when it comes to your internet. When you're trying to stream a movie, work from home, or shop online, half-assed internet doesn't get it done. At Allo Fiber, we don't do anything half-assed. We offer 100% real fiber and real human support that serves the community from the community. So while others may say they have fiber, in the end, there's half-fast fiber, and then there's Allo Fiber. Allo Fiber, internet built for you.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your line just went down. Production stopped. A supervisor wants answers, and someone's digging through a binder for the maintenance history. Every one of those minutes costs money, and most of the time, that breakdown could have been prevented. That's where MaintainX comes in. MaintainX catches the failure before it happens. Preventive maintenance plans on every key asset to improve reliability. Work orders assigned and tracked right from your phone. Everyone from the floor to the front office is in the loop. Real-time dashboards give managers instant visibility into what's been completed, what's overdue, and where the bottlenecks are. No more guesswork. Just a smarter, faster maintenance operation. Companies on MaintainX have cut unplanned downtime by over 30% and save thousands on parts and labor every year. See what it can do for your operation. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com. Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back. We just have a brief couple minutes. We had a text from Bill and Bennett, asked if we tried any of the peppers that I brought in. Literally the first person that's ever brought us anything in 4 years of being on the radio. So we appreciate that.
I did eat some banana peppers
On
last
Sunday. Yes.
Yeah.
What did you have them on?
So, because we have turkey burgers on the weekends from Trader Joe's. They're really good. And I made mine kind of like I love like a jalapeno popper burger. Those are always really good if they're on. Really good. Yeah, if they're on like a restaurant menu. So we made it on the griddle, the turkey burgers on the griddle. And so I cut up and de-seeded two of the banana peppers and put those on the griddle at the same time to kind of soften them up and kind of sweeten them up. And then I took my burger and put a little bit of like cream cheese. And then I have this like cherry preserve. I put a little bit of that on there and then the pepper on top. It was really good. It tastes just like a jalapeno popper that you dip into like a sweet sauce,
Lost me with the cherry reserve.
Well, okay, but if you eat jalapeno poppers, what do you usually dip them in? It's like cream cheese filled jalapeno.
Nothing.
Well, if you've ever had the jalapeno poppers from Arby's, they come with this Bronco berry sauce that's really, really good. It's like a berry sauce. It's good. So it's kind of like that. It was delicious. The green peppers are still really green, so I don't know what we need to do to kind of turn those, or we may just have to have you throw them in your smoothie's green. You won't care.
But then you're missing the
sweetness. There just won't be a sweet.
Oh, just be patient.
That's all.
They'll turn.
Should we put them in something? I didn't want to keep them in the plastic baggie because there was getting a lot of condensation was on the inside, so I didn't want it to like spoil either. So I don't know. Bill could tell
Bill
us.
and Bennett help. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not asking you.
Help us.
I'm
We need
asking
to know,
Bill.
do we keep them in the bag?
I don't know how to handle vegetables
Because they're still green
from the harvest.
which is fine.
Bill even got you vegetables because you guys couldn't grow any.
I
Now
know.
we're
We
struggling.
have some cucumbers, I think, growing, but they're still just flowers.
Hey, it's first harvest. Not everyone's going to be a grade A harvester, farmer.
We're beginners.
We are beginners.
But I did, and it was really good on my turkey burger. And I'm sad because we have somewhere to go tonight, and so we're not going to be having our turkey burgers today. So kind of
Have
sad
them
about
for
that.
lunch.
Oh, we can if you want to stop and get the stuff for them. Okay.
I think so.
Well, then I'll have it again.
It's tradition.
Oh, I think I took a picture, but it's too late now. We got to go.
So yes, so any vegetables anybody will bring us, that's wonderful. We appreciate that.
Early break gets donuts. You guys get vegetables.
Hey,
That's okay.
You know, that's fine. I mean, you get all this food and it's great.
We'll
That's
take
great.
the veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Any stories from early break you want to share with your funny stories?
No, I mean, I've not
Harrison's
simple
still
long enough.
in the hazing process, it sounds like.
Yeah, apparently I haven't worked long enough here to get out of the hazing process. No, I mean, it was fine. The breakers, I'll say this much: Jake runs a very tight ship.
He does.
You realize Jake, he does a lot.
Oh,
Jake's
yeah?
a very good producer for that show. And Simple's exactly how he acts on the radio. He's he's that guy all the time. Simple's still hilarious.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and throw it to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the weekend effect. Does a horrible weekend undo 5 good days? So we got a lot to go over. So stay with us. 97 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Hi, Kendall Warnock here, owner of A1 Automotive in Seward. We're more than just an automotive repair shop. We're part of this community. Our mission is simple: serve people well, build trust, and provide reliable vehicle repairs at a fair price. From oil changes to diagnostics, major repairs, we're here to help keep your family safe on the road. A1 Automotive, 408 Main Street, Seward, Nebraska.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard by Marriott Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you will enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard by Marriott, Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
The crack of the bat, sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many. That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning Old World recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hey everyone, it's Brie Marie. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday night at 7 p.m. from April through August for the Finish Line. We'll do laps around the headlines in dirt track racing, let the rubber meet the road for NASCAR news, and talk with special guests, including your favorite local drivers and racing personalities. That's the Finish Line, Sunday at 7 p.m. all summer long on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Is there anything worse than paying for something that's done half-assed? You buy something, you want it to work, especially when it comes to your internet. When you're trying to stream a movie, work from home, or shop online, half-assed internet doesn't get it done. At Allo Fiber, we don't do anything half-assed. We offer 100% real fiber and real human support that serves the community from the community. So while others may say they have fiber, in the end, there's half-fast fiber, and then there's Allo Fiber. Allo Fiber, internet built for you.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics, hour number 2. So our subject for today are the weekends.
Yep.
And how the weekends, because you know, we're Monday through Friday, we hit it hard, we eat healthy, we work out every day, and then you know, the weekends you just kind of go off the rail and wondering why you haven't made any progress.
I think that's,
so we're we're just going to dive into that a little bit and give you some some tips and tricks that, you know, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to eat vegetables all weekend. But you can have a little fun, but you know, so just gonna talk about that and
well,
walk you
and
through
a lot of times this stuff is like not revolutionary, but it's just bringing an awareness to how your behavior could maybe be stalling your progress.
Right.
So it's just like really breaking it down and thinking about it in a kind of a different way. I have a hiccup, like that won't come out. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, so that's really just kind of bringing that awareness. So I think the interesting way to think about it to start that we wanted to talk about is, and each person listening, you can kind of think about this because I think everyone's answer is a little bit different, but how long is your weekend? So Harrison, I know you have a really weird schedule, but what do you consider the weekend for you?
Friday at 1.
Right. Friday at 1. Yes.
Yep. And then Saturday until like Saturday at 9.
Night, because you have to be back here in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that from a time frame perspective, that's actually a decent weekend. But some people, you know, their weekend maybe starts
Friday afternoon.
Yeah, Friday
after
afternoon.
work.
And then it rolls into Sunday for them.
Rolls into Sunday
Right.
night. Yes.
Like Monday. That was us. So when I think back, you know, different seasons of our lives, our weekend ended slamming like 2 cans of Pepsi before we went to bed because we didn't want to have it still in the fridge the next day. Which is terrible. That was us in our 20s. Buy a 12-pack of Pepsi for the weekend, and then we're like, well, we can't have these tomorrow.
Sunday.
Right.
Wait, you guys are, that's funny.
Cautionary
Buying
tale.
sodas for the weekend.
Don't do that.
For Sunday.
Well, yeah, we weren't drinkers. We're not big drinkers
I mean,
anyway.
that's
But even in our
healthier
20s,
than like, hey, let's get a
So,
case of beer every week.
that's never
But it's
been
funny,
us.
it's like, let's crack
we didn't
open a
start
pack of 12.
we didn't
No.
actually start drinking alcohol until we became gym owners.
What?
well, that's at our 10-week parties. You know, have a little celebration.
You guys never drank
not
either.
drinkers. Mm-mm.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm
No.
not judging. But
No, I don't think we've ever had like a case of beer in our house ever.
No.
Maybe a 6-pack of bottles, like if your brother was at our house or something.
That's
but
about it.
no.
So anyway, that's
but anyway,
what, that's
yeah,
what
that
we
was
would
us.
do.
So think about how long your weekend is. And if you are one of those where, you know, even maybe you work a half day on Fridays and you sneak out a little bit early and you start your weekend early,
with
Think
happy
about-
hour
Think
Friday
about
afternoon.
how much that can really derail your fitness progress, your progress. Because a lot of times, and we've talked about this so much, how we, when people want to lose weight, they start tracking their food and logging their food, but we just really have a hard time logging the suboptimal foods. So it's like, yeah, I want to log my food when I'm eating a salad, but on those days when you're having a burger, it's easy to just be like, I just won't put that in there.
Yeah, your streak
Still
ends.
counts. Right. And you can still make it fit too. But yeah, so think about that and how your weekend, how long it is. So where do you think now, Jeff, our weekends are? What do you consider our weekends?
Ours doesn't start until we get home from kickboxing friends on
I agree.
Saturday.
Yep, I agree.
And then
that's
back
like
up
at,
Sunday
that's
morning?
like at noon.
Noon on Saturday. Yeah.
Until Sunday night.
Yeah.
That's our weekend.
Okay.
So then we go to bed.
So you got the 1 day weekend.
Right. And I remember you used to make me do my free day on Saturday because I couldn't eat a bad breakfast because I was at the gym all day. So like my free day really didn't start till lunch.
Yeah.
We got home.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, part of that is, we're not right now, but we do as part of our program incorporate what we call a fun day where you can kind of go a little bit off plan. But I think it's important to still log those days because you really, more than anything, need to find a trend of how many calories you're eating over an entire week versus just day to day, right? So it's like you can set your calories really low, 1,200 calories throughout the week, and you're logging those. And then on the weekends, you stop logging your food and you get a little out of control because you've been depriving yourself too much over the weekend or the week. And you can end up with the net, like you might as well have just been eating 1,800 calories every single day because you're going to end up with the same calorie intake.
Yep. So you won't really see the progress.
Right.
Right. So the free day for us, like, how does that tie in? I personally am a huge proponent of a free day.
I'm more of a proponent of a meal.
Well, something that's going to because to me, it's a reward for your free day isn't just a rite of passage.
This is a very controversial subject.
It is. And I'll tell you, one of the reasons it's controversial is, and I guess it really comes down to the individual, right? So my brother, Troy, he would owe it now. My brother, Troy, has a incredible metabolism.
Yes.
Incredible. The guy has been the same weight my whole life, right?
It's like Jake Sorensen.
He's just, I don't think he works out. I don't really talk to him, but he is a smoker. And so there is that. But so he used to say you're trying to somebody to get to quit smoking, right? And you're like, okay, if you don't smoke for 6 days, on the 7th day, smoke as much as you want. A pack, a carton, sun up to sundown, just light them up.
Cigarettes aren't the same as food, though.
Well, that's why it's a little controversial.
Yeah,
topic,
it is.
So I'm a big proponent of a free day because I like to give myself a reward.
And
right?
some people would say it shouldn't be a reward. Like unhealthy food shouldn't be a reward. That's just what some people say.
What do you say, all wise one?
No, it's an individual, just like you said. It's individualized.
For you personally.
I like a free meal where you can have because I think that for me, and I've talked about this before because I've seen this happen in our Altoona gym when we lived in Iowa, and I was at a gas station, and you can make good choices, decent meal choices at certain gas stations. So we were at a Hy-Vee gas station and I was getting boiled eggs or something. And one of our members came in and he was getting donuts. And so he was it was a joke, haha, I'm getting donuts. You don't see me or whatever. And he was like, well, I hope you eat donuts sometimes, he said to me. And I said, I do eat donuts. I just don't eat them on a Tuesday.
Right.
Right. And so that's how that mindset works for me because I if I want a donut, I can tell myself I can have one when it comes to that Saturday or Sunday, instead of just always being completely like impulse driven for what you want. So you really kind of, and then by the time you get to Saturday, maybe I don't want it anymore. So that is why I do like to have kind of that cheat day or cheat meal or fun meal.
Yeah, I don't really like the cheat day because you're not really cheating.
Depends on the person. This one is very individualized.
It's a mental thing.
For some people. So this is I don't call it a cheat day either because I'm a rule follower. I think of our friend Marilee when it comes to this.
Okay.
Because Marilee was not a rule follower. She was definitely a rule breaker. And so for her to call it a cheat day, that was like exciting for her. She felt like she's getting away with something like, oh, I'm going to cheat, because she was kind of a rebel. I am a rule follower. So no, I don't even consider calling it a cheat day because not that she cheats, quote unquote, but you know what I mean? Like cheating to me would be like really bad. Like, I feel kind of anxious thinking about breaking a rule. So it depends on the person.
Like going out to meet another guy.
Ew, what?
Like that type of cheating?
No.
Like that's how you feel eating your food?
What?
That kind of gives you, right?
Not as much as food.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's worse than food.
Just kidding.
Quite the comparison there, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
I was just joking.
I know, but it caught me off guard.
You said cheating kind of gives you the feeling.
That's
like
how much
sick
I
to
don't
your
even
stomach.
think about that. My face is red. I feel like I got caught doing something, and all you did was talk about it.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
So anyway,
I think it depends on your personality, and if like calling it a cheat meal is something that makes it a little more exciting, then call it a cheat meal. It's fine. You're not actually cheating on anything. So it's innocuous. But if that's something like me, where that is a visceral reaction, I wouldn't call it that. That's a bad thing.
Right. And you don't want it to be like, well, I already blew it.
Right.
That's kind of like if you miss going to the gym on a Wednesday and you're like, well, my week's over. I might as well just wait till Monday to start fresh. Like we don't want you to get in that type of mindset.
Right.
But,
yes.
So anyway.
So back to, you were talking about you and how you like it to have a day.
I just like it as a
reward.
Yeah. Like a little reward for myself. Like if I work out all 6 days and I hit my macros all 6 days, like in my mind, if I have a carrot to get me to like Sunday as my free day and I'm disciplined for 6 days, then it kind of like makes me happy.
Well, and like you were saying, it's not a given. It's not something that, and a lot of our fit members get into this habit where they stop staying on plan during the week. And then the weekend comes and you get that for free day, fun day mentality. And it's like, yeah, but you didn't do the behaviors during the week that you should have been doing to really like you said, to kind of quote unquote earn that free day. Now, like exercise and movement is like non-negotiable for me. I don't do it because I need it for my mental and like physical health. It's like an outlet for me. So I don't see it as a reward for working out 5 or 6 or however many days a week, because that's going to happen regardless of if I work out. If I eat suboptimally on the weekends, I'm going to get my movement in either way. So that's why it wouldn't work for me to see it as a reward. Right. For me, it's just like, it makes me prioritize those foods that like, do I really want this by the time you get to that day? And sometimes I don't.
And I do.
Right. Yes.
All the time.
I know. So there's some framing that's important when it comes to the weekends.
Mm-hmm. Well, how much are you cheating too?
Yeah. That's why logging it should be,
yeah, is it a carrot dangling in front of you, or is it like a mountain of carrots that you're gonna dive into at the end of the weekend? Like you got to eat a cheat day. I think you just got to have self-control still, even though it's called a cheat day,
right? Or don't call it a cheat day.
Yeah, I think that's where, because the smoker example, like, if you tell someone they can't smoke until Friday, they're gonna smoke 3 cartons of cigarettes, and then they're just if you tell them, hey, you can smoke 5 cigarettes come Friday,
true,
it's a little bit better.
Yes.
Still not great, but
that's
they're
why
not
I like
themselves all the way back.
More of a meal, like
that's where I'd be at. Like, for me, I'd be like, I'm gonna have a Mountain Dew I'm going to have Qdoba. I'm going to get the spicy queso on it and maybe even shredded cheese just to double down.
Yeah.
But that's that meal.
Yeah, and you don't have to feel bad about it.
You
right?
should never feel bad about.
But sometimes we do feel bad.
No, I
about it.
know.
Like, oh,
I know. We do.
I'm a failure. And that's why
we still have to eat. Like,
Right.
that's the thing. Like, we still have to eat. So even if you're eating, okay, if your weight loss, quote unquote, calories is, I'm talking about most women in our program, we usually give about 1,800 calories is usually for the vast majority of women and their muscle mass, supporting their muscle mass, it's about 1,800 calories. So your body needs 1,800 calories every day, regardless. So you still have to eat. So even if you're eating poorly, like that first 1,800 calories comes right off the top. Like, so sometimes people think they have one bad meal and they think, oh my gosh, I've undone all of this work. Well, no, you're just dipping into your allocation of calories. You still have to eat. So it's like not the end of the world if you have some ice cream or, it's just when, like you said, Harrison, when you have that like Last Supper mentality, like you're going to the electric chair.
Yeah,
you have
Matthew
to eat
said,
everything.
When cheat meal turns into a cheat weekend.
Right.
Like that's what you're trying to avoid.
Yes.
Is
Right.
the spiraling.
Right.
So if you got the good self-control, like I know I don't. So like it's gonna be a meal. Like I can't I'm gonna eat a little bit of pizza.
You're not
small
just going to
portion
have
of
one
pizza
donut
now.
and be like, I'm good.
Yeah. And then like I'll eat unhealthy again on the second meal, but I'll also keep it to a small portion. Like I'd have to keep it to one meal.
I think if you could portion control, that's going to be, you can eat whatever you want as long as you can portion control.
Yeah.
Really.
And the other thing too is like when we get into football season, now it's like having a free day right now is really easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's like Saturday will be my free day. Sunday, we're logging, we're back. I'm hitting my macros. So I'm going to feel good Sunday or Monday. When football gets here, it's a little different. Now it's like, okay, do I want to have my free day for college football? or do we want to have it on Sunday? Because usually kind of during the football season, we always get Casey's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Casey's right down the street from our house. We order it and when we leave the show and we have it at noon. So when all the games are starting, that's our tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But then trying to get through Saturday, it's like, oh, the Huskers play. Oh, do I need a few drinks? So it's very difficult.
Yeah,
when
that's
we get the football season.
prioritizing or even like parsing out or making swaps. Like, we've been having those turkey burgers the last couple weekends and they're really good. It's like not that hard to make a healthier swap to make it feel like you're not completely depriving yourself. So we just do the
Right, so
turkey
you have
burger.
like turkey burgers. We have a couple servings of fries in the air fryer.
Yeah.
And then like I have a sugar-free Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I'm like, I feel like I'm just on top of the world.
And you're so
Drinking that.
full
Stuffed.
after the meal, but in a good way. It's not that stuffed, sluggish feeling.
Like a Culver's,
Right.
cheese curds and
Yeah.
concretes and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we know the difference.
Yeah.
So,
And that's the other thing too about the weekends, because if you can really put that connection together between how the food that you eat makes you feel, it definitely makes prioritizing those suboptimal food choices. It makes it a little easier to prioritize those, because I know it took me a long time. You're a big ice cream person. I'm not as big of an ice cream person as you are. And so like we used to for years and years and years would have ice cream on Sunday night. And then it was really only a couple years ago that I realized like I can't eat that much sugar on Sunday night and then expect to get a good night's sleep for Monday and then be up and ready to like work out and feel good in my workouts on Monday morning. So that has been something that I can definitely. Now, when you buy ice cream and you have it at home, that's a little bit harder. But like when you wanted to go somewhere to get ice cream, it's easier for me to say, I don't really want that. I don't need to have that extra like sugar kind of disrupting my sleep.
Right.
So when you can make that connection too, it kind of makes it, or maybe I would just have like we really like those Yasso frozen yogurt bars. Those are good. Like I could have that just as easily as you could have your peanut butter parfait or whatever. You are
big
not that
calorie
way.
difference.
Right. Yeah.
Something also happens if you're a compulsive weigher. Like I always tell people, don't weigh yourself on a Monday morning.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, maybe, but no.
Because you can gain like 4 or 5 pounds just over the weekend and not actually gain 4 or 5 pounds, right? It's just all the food still in your system.
Or just like extra water weight. So I had some olives, some like green olives last night. And when I woke up this morning, my eyes were puffier than normal. Like I knew, and I did weigh myself just to see. And like, yeah, I was up just a little bit. And that's 100% because I'm retaining water because I ate some like a little extra sodium last night. There's so many things that can go into your day-to-day weight. And so I think that not weighing yourself on Monday, if you are having like that free day or fun day on Sunday, then just do yourself a favor and don't weigh yourself on Mondays. Yeah. Give your body some time because then you weigh yourself and you're up like 3 pounds from your Friday weigh-in. And then it's so much easier to just be like, I might as well just have that donut for breakfast because none of how I ate last Monday did nothing to how I weigh today. But really, if you would have given yourself 1 or 2 more days, you would have been back down to that Friday.
Right. Now, Bill and Bennett texted and said, I'm sorry, but turkey burgers are just gross.
No, they're not. It depends. If you make your own turkey burgers from ground turkey, those are a little rough. They can get dry. They're not as good. But those Trader Joe ones, they're frozen fresh. So they're like raw turkey frozen. So as you're cooking them, it's like thawing out and cooking at the same time. And they do stay really moist. So I think
you
that's
throw some banana peppers on there.
They were good with the banana peppers.
Right?
It was delicious.
Right.
But it was good.
Bill also
how you season it matters.
He also yelled at me. He said, wow, Jeff, what the hell was that about?
About what?
The analogy he tried to make.
It was just a joke.
I know. It was
just a joke. I was comparing a couple things. Sickening feeling like you.
I know. I feel that way again. I am such a rule follower. That's why we can't watch. We watched one of those Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator shows last night.
Oh, those are
sometimes they're.
I was laughing my head off watching those.
One of my favorites is the guy sits down with the pizza nonchalantly. It just starts going to town on the pizza. Being like, yeah, I know who you are. I'm like, you're way too cool.
See,
about
even
this.
that is making that confrontation makes me feel hot. Like, oh my god!
I thought you'd be more read about. You're the one that's buying the boiled eggs at gas stations.
Yeah, you could at Hy-Vee. They get them from the grocery store. They're good.
All right, I guess Hy-Vee one makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, they're like fresh in little cups. Like, they have them fresh.
I just always wondered who in the heck is buying the boiled eggs.
Me.
Apparently.
I buy those a lot from Hy-Vee.
It's a good healthy option.
It is a good healthy
12
option.
grams of protein right there.
Good on you for doing
like a Butterfinger and a Pepsi. Right? You get some boiled eggs and a protein shake or an orange juice.
It's really going to mess you up, Harrison, because if they have boiled eggs and then they have those individual packets of sauerkraut and you mix it together, it tastes so good.
Those are that's
so gross.
That's not happening.
Smush it all together. It's so good. It tastes like egg salad. It's delicious.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we're going to get into our tips and tricks to make the weekends a little bit easier on yourself, but still able to have a little fun. Not as much fun as we would want, but we got to make some sacrifices somewhere. So stay with us. 9237 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Your line just went down. Production stopped. A supervisor wants answers, and someone's digging through a binder for the maintenance history. Every one of those minutes costs money, and most of the time, that breakdown could have been prevented. That's where MaintainX comes in. MaintainX catches the failure before it happens. Preventive maintenance plans on every key asset to improve reliability. Work orders assigned and tracked right from your phone. Everyone from the floor to the front office is in the loop. Real-time dashboards give managers instant visibility into what's been completed, what's overdue, and where the bottlenecks are. No more guesswork. Just a smarter, faster maintenance operation. Companies on MaintainX have cut unplanned downtime by over 30% and saved thousands on parts and labor every year. See what it can do for your operation. Try Maintain X free at maintainx.com.
Hey everyone, it's Brie Marie. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday night at 7 p.m. from April through August for the finish line. We'll do laps around the headlines in dirt track racing, let the rubber meet the road for NASCAR news, and talk with special guests, including your favorite local drivers and racing personalities. That's the finish line, Sunday at 7 p.m. all summer long on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, I'm Kendall Warnock, owner of A1 Automotive. When it comes to your vehicle, trust matters. At A1 Automotive, we believe in honest inspections, clear communication, and quality repairs done the first time. Whether you drive a BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Porsche, our team is committed to keeping you safe on the road. A1 Automotive, where integrity drives everything we do. Please visit us at 5110 State Hill Drive or give us a call, 402-267-4660. Always honest answers.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if retirement savings will last? Markets ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, advisor at Ryan Bach. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help you ensure you're prepared for the journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek. It's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road, Lincoln, Nebraska. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake. Where there's smoke, there's flavor. And there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning, old-world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard by Marriott Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you will enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard by Marriott, Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly, NATE-certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. So we've been talking about ways that you could just ruin your weekend, ruin the week,
Ruin your week.
ruin the week, all your hard work, you're tracking your macros, you're feeling good. I think one of the best things for me and what makes me when I feel the best is when I could wake up on a Monday morning and I feel good. Like, because I just didn't eat,
It wasn't a free-for-all.
the pizza and the ice cream at 7 p.m. and I wake up and I'm just feel sick and just Like I like, that's why I like doing mine on a Saturday, just because then I have Sunday to kind of get back on track, and then Monday I feel good. So if you feel good on a Monday morning, then I think your week's just going to be better.
You know, for you, I think we talked about this last week too, but I think it's the reverse for you too, because we probably take it for granted when we feel good, like we just do.
Oh,
but
you just, yep.
right.
You do.
Like you get up and you feel great and you don't think about it. But for you, the times where you would get up and just, I think it was just last week where you do that, sit at the edge of the bed, you put your feet over and you just sit there and you have like the worst posture ever. And you're just like, I feel terrible. Ate too much sugar. My back hurt all night.
That wasn't last week. I mean, about a
no,
month
we
ago.
talked about it
Oh,
last
yes,
week. Not that you did it last week, but you get into that habit. So it's like, I think sometimes it is because that's when you talked about how AD should be our alarm clock. That was, when we talked about it. So anyway,
kind of a good practical weekend strategy. So we have three kind of recommendations for you.
Well, and I mean, I think you can kind of come up with your own, but they're called anchors. So come up with like 3, anchors,
non-negotiable
things that stay the same during the weekend that stay throughout the week. So it could be different things, but I think like for us, it really applies to us, like having a nutrition anchor, a movement anchor, and a sleep anchor. And so it's like, if you can keep those 3 things consistent throughout the weekend and then add in some, as I say, suboptimal choices, then you're still going to have some consistency that will be easier to like flow into the next day.
So the nutrition anchor would be, make sure you're still prioritizing protein and veggies.
Protein for sure.
Yes.
Like try to keep your protein with every meal. That's the other thing, because if you're eating higher protein, you're going to, and even vegetables, if you're getting that fiber in from your vegetables, you're still going to be fuller on more nutritious food. So then you would theoretically have less room for unhealthy foods.
Right, because we know how it can go for the all carb load snacks, the cookies, the chips, the pop. Like, gosh, before I would do Farrell's, I'd go to the gas station. It would be carb paradise.
Yeah.
Just Mountain Dew, Reese's Pieces, and
Fritos.
That would be my lunch. All carbs.
Yeah.
And then you're it's all good in the moment. Like, it's
and then you're lethargic after.
Yeah.
But then, but it gets to the point where it's really not even that good. Like you kind of just become a lab rat. And when I can be in that moment where I realize this is lab rat behavior, like I am just doing it because I've conditioned myself. Like you had conditioned yourself. This is what
we're going to do. We're going to have ice cream on Sundays.
You walk into the convenience store, you hear the ding of the bell above the door, and you are a lab rat, and you go right to the hanging bag of Reese's Pieces, and then to the next aisle for your Fritos, and then to the cooler for your Mountain Dew.
Yep.
And you're just a lab rat, just like the lab rat pushing a button to get their treat or whatever. So if you can like stop that thought process and think, okay, how can I add protein to this? Or if you're going to be going out somewhere and you know that you're going to, have some suboptimal choices around you, then eat something high protein before you go. Even if it's just some lunch meat or a couple boiled eggs,
some cottage cheese,
a couple like bites of cottage cheese, a little cup of Greek yogurt. You're going to be a little bit full, and you will know that you will at least have gotten that protein in. That's a great way to keep. Same thing with fruits and vegetables. Like you still have your fruits and vegetables on the weekends.
I need some more vegetables.
I know. Did you have vegetables yesterday?
Nope.
I was just thinking that.
I was out of spinach, so I had no vegetables.
We went to the store.
Well, we didn't get spinach.
I got lettuce. There was an area word about needing spinach.
No, there wasn't. Well, that's because we got to go to Sam's at some point.
Okay.
I think I need a few stuff.
Prior to yesterday, done really well.
But I had fruit though. I had, wait, maybe I didn't.
Did you have yogurt and fruit?
Nope. Jeffrey. I don't think I had much of.
You did not have your nutrition anchor yesterday.
Nope.
That would be your anchor for nutrition. Movement anchor is another one.
Yep.
Where it's just doing something. And, there's a lot of research out about how moving your body after you eat a meal can help so much with your insulin response. So it's like if you can go for a 10-minute walk after a big meal, but that's like, it can be also as simple as doing some squats or even sitting in a chair and doing heel lifts, like calf raises in a chair. This is a topic for another show, but, we've talked about this before, but how your calves are technically considered your second heart in your body. And so if you can do those calf raises, engage that muscle, help with your circulation, it's going to help. And that muscle activation, it's going to help the uptake of that glucose in your system that you just ate from all the sugar or whatever.
I think maybe between now and when football starts, we should come up with a little game day workout routine. Like
workout snacks. They're called
at the end of the first quarter.
They're called workout snacks. That's the name for it.
50 squats.
Oh, that's a good idea.
At halftime, we're gonna do 50 push-ups.
Every time the other team scores, we're gonna do 10 burpees.
Every time Nebraska scores,
the other team.
Oh,
they're gonna be doing a lot of burpees. No, I'm just
might be pretty tired.
It has to be thermostat behavior, not thermometer. So it has to be based on.
There's a couple times where I do like a shot for every Nebraska turnover.
You have done that.
I've done it, and I've been passed out by the end of the game.
Yeah, that's why there's some tough years with how bad deep we've been in the turnover margin.
So no, that's
you might have
thermostat.
missed the entire season, depending on what year you did
that Colorado game in 2023 where we had all those
make
fumbles.
It out of the first quarter.
I was first half. I was so pissed. I was in the kitchen every 10 minutes.
No way.
And that was
game.
That was at noon on Saturday.
Terrible.
So upset.
We will not be doing that.
Some of those games are really fun.
But that's a good idea for including your movement anchor.
Even
get your kids involved.
And Sundays too. Like just get the blood flowing. Maybe go on a little walk at halftime. Who is it? Just
it doesn't have to be like super high intensity. Like our workout today was super high intensity, but you can still do low intensity exercise and movement. Keep that a part of your routine.
I think is important. Some jump squats during games. I jump off the chair.
Yeah.
It's kind of an exercise.
And
then my heart rate's up, so I'm kind of burning.
Yeah, sometimes your watch tells you to breathe. That's what is that?
Reminder.
That's thermometer behavior.
Thermometer.
Right.
I know. So
Harrison's already annoyed by my thermostat thermometer.
No, I'm taking notes.
I saw your eye roll. But and then the last
last one
for us
is so you guys, it's so hard during football season.
Sleep anchor.
I get so much less sleep.
I know.
And part of it's like, probably 3 years ago, I'd go to bed early and I hear this now from our son. He was like,
I watched that game all by myself.
I was watching that all by myself up here because we're in bed. And I've started to last year, especially, I made it a point to stay up because I think how many more years of this do I have left?
Yeah, that's
because
a tough one.
Once Ben's gone, she's in bed at 7 and it's not.
Then you're going to be the one. And first of all, I don't go to bed at 7.
Well,
sometimes I want to, you just won't let me.
I could stay up and watch games if Ben's there with me.
He'll just have to come over.
He will. But so that's why I'm just last year, I'm stay up. Because he used to be like, are you staying up for this? And I'm like, yeah, I'll stay up and watch it. And there's maybe a couple times I fell asleep. It'll be like halftime and I'm going to all right, I'm going to take a little nap right here on the couch. And then I'll wake up and it's like the end of the third quarter, but I'm still up there.
There are still ways that you could use sleep as an anchor, but doesn't mean you have to go to bed at your quote unquote bedtime. First of all, you can have a bedtime for some of your habits that might make it harder to fall asleep. So instead of having a bedtime for yourself, you have a bedtime for your phone. So maybe if you're staying up to watch a football game, take your phone downstairs, plug it in.
I'm so popular
Don't
though.
Have it with you.
I'm a radio personality. People text me all the time.
Okay.
If the Bears are on,
have a bedtime for the kitchen. So you're not continuing to eat snacks. And,
that's true.
Our son went to Iowa to go to Adventureland with his friends, and he brought back a bag of Reese's Pieces.
It was nostalgia for me.
They've been on the edge of our table.
Yeah, he needs to get them in his room.
How many handfuls of?
Just a few. It's right there. I mean,
I know.
he needs
Kitchen is closed at a certain time.
It's
If
not
you're
in
going
the
to be
kitchen.
staying
It's
late,
on the table.
Well, that's part of the kitchen. It's in the dining room. So, if you can't, or like sometimes when I have to stay up late, later than I want to, like I will sneak in my bedroom routine, like my nighttime routine, like while we're doing it. So the game, and you don't have a nighttime routine, but like I have to wash my face. I have to do all this stuff. So if you're the person that has the stuff you have to do, then you're doing it while you're still watching the thing. So then you're not like, okay, game's over, but I still have to be up for 15 minutes doing all of this stuff that I could have been doing during commercials or whatever. But keeping your sleep routine is really important. That's why I used to really fight getting up when I wake up. Like today, when I got up at 3:30, I tried to go back to sleep, but it wasn't happening. So I'm like, then just get up. It's fine. Just get up, because that's what my body's used to. But we also went to bed at our normal bedtime too. We didn't just stay up just because it's the
I
weekend.
went to bed we usually go to bed a little earlier on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, we were up a little bit later. Last night we were watching a TV show and we finished one and we were going to watch the other one. And you're like, should we go start this next one? In downstairs, we have a TV in our room, like in the comfort of our bed. And then it's like, yeah, as opposed to the comfort of our couch that we're doing right now. And then we get down there and then you fell asleep. We didn't even watch all of it,
just out.
Which is fine. But so those having anchors, and maybe in the football season, sleep isn't an anchor for you then.
It's
water
guys,
can be an anchor, like
it's-
staying hydrated can be an anchor instead of sleep. Like
Well,
you change your anchors. They don't always have to be the same.
It's so hard because I'm already looking at the weekend where their opening weekend game on Wednesday night, game on Thursday night.
It gets really hard. I finally fixed my
Games
sleep
Saturday
after
night,
so long, and
Sunday night.
fall's gonna be tough.
That's 5 nights in a row. Like it's.
Do you have to stay up for every single one of those?
I mean, I do pick and choose. Like I don't. Obviously, if the Ravens are playing or the Bears,
So I
are
will
playing,
remind you, the outcome will be the same whether you watch it
well,
or
if it's
not.
the Bears, I'm staying up.
Yeah.
I don't go to sleep. And if it's the Ravens, obviously I'm going to stay up because I don't want to hear I watched it by myself. Years later,
Still got to live a little bit, as long as you got enough anchors in the water so your boat's not moving.
Yeah. So
And
just pick a different anchor
and
when
I'm
you know
more-
it can't be sleep.
I'm a lot more apt to go to bed early when college football's on than pro.
And you really do. The sleep is big, though. I feel like you feel so much better. If you get bad sleep, your next day's so hard to do anything.
And you're much more likely to make poor food choices because you just are tired and you get that like.
Oh, I don't
you
want to
know.
cook a meal.
Mhm.
I'm just going to swing through the drive-through,
Less
get a
motivation
breakfast
to work
sandwich.
out, just
Yep.
sleep in.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna be tired anyway. You might have to just do it tired, especially when you know that you created this problem. So when you know you stayed up late on a Sunday watching football, then you just got to suck it up and get up and stick to your Monday routine. And if your Monday routine is working out at 5 a.m., then you work out at 5 a.m. and you do it tired. So then that night, maybe you have to stay up for Monday Night Football, but then you get up Tuesday and do it tired. And then Tuesday you're tired and you go to bed at a normal time.
Yeah, if you brute force through it, your body will adjust.
And there's certain times you don't do that, but when you are the cause of the reason that you are tired, then sometimes you just gotta, I feel like AD, you just gotta do it tired. When are we not tired?
That's what I say.
That's what I say.
We're always tired.
I know. I know.
Tired right now.
Right.
We're
When are we
tired
not
when we go to
tired?
bed. We're tired when we wake up.
Yeah.
I think
actually
the only
feel pretty
time
good
I'm
today.
I am tired when I'm watching football. Because sometimes I feel like on Sunday, like I used to like go up and after I'd sit there for 3 straight hours and watch a game, I would go up and like clean the gym because I feel like I have to get up because I felt so lazy. Just and then it's like,
Sluggish.
oh, I got another 3 hours, and then there's the primetime game. It's like 9 straight hours of just sitting on the chair, and I feel just like, oh,
That's where that movement anchor
I know.
comes
That's
in.
why we got to have a little. It's at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
We're getting
Little
up and we're
routine.
doing 50 squats right there in the living room.
Mhm.
And then 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups.
Something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll come up with
Calf
that.
raises.
We'll come up with that before the first game, which is in about 47 days from now. All right, well, let's go ahead and throw it to break. We'll come back and wrap up this episode on 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Is there anything worse than paying for something that's done half-assed? You buy something, you want it to work, especially when it comes to your internet. When you're trying to stream a movie, work from home, or shop online, half-assed internet doesn't get it done. At Allo Fiber, we don't do anything half-assed. We offer 100% real fiber and real human support that serves the community from the community. So while others may say they have fiber, in the end, there's half-fast fiber, and then there's Allo Fiber. Allo Fiber, internet built for you.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Play ball! Some places just feel like home. In Lincoln, that place is Haymarket Park. For 25 seasons, it's where we gather with friends, with family, and our out-of-towners who want that same warm welcome. It's where kids catch their first foul ball, where we're all neighbors for at least 9 innings. Because when Salt Dogs fans root for our home team, there isn't a single stranger in the stands. So come one, come all, and let your local tradition play on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you looking for a fresh new hangout spot? Let me tell you about Liquid Assets Sports Bar, where Mondays mean new weekly drink and food features. With 23 taps, a full lineup of cans and bottles, and 40 TVs blasting every sports package out there, you'll never worry about missing a play. Savor high-end spirits at their stylish back shelf bar, enjoy a healthy, family-friendly menu, and catch all your favorite teams every day. Doors open daily at 11 a.m. Liquid Assets located on 2755 Jamie Lane in South Lincoln.
Hi, Kendall Warnock here, owner of A1 Automotive in Seward. We're more than just an automotive repair shop. We're part of this community. Our mission is simple: serve people well, build trust, and provide reliable vehicle repairs at a fair price. From oil changes to diagnostics, major repairs, we're here to help keep your family safe on the road. A1 Automotive, 408 Main Street, Seward, Nebraska.
Lincoln is always on the move, and keeping our streets in great shape takes a lot of teamwork. While city crews are hard at work making improvements across town, you've got a couple of easy ways to stay one step ahead. Get updates on the projects that matter most to you by visiting lincoln.ne.gov/textlnk, finding your project and texting the keyword to 91896. You can also download the free Waze app for live route updates and easier navigation. A little planning can make a big difference. Keep moving, Lincoln. We're routing for you.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard by Marriott Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you will enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard by Marriott, Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back, Fitness Fanatics. We're going to wrap up the show here. So just kind of a recap. We're talking about the weekend. So just remember that in your health and fitness journey, your weekends count, right?
Yep.
It just doesn't, your body's not like, oh, it's Saturday, so whatever I do to my body for the next 48 hours isn't going to affect my results. It does. It affects your results, good or bad.
And if you feel like you're out of control over the weekends, that's a time to really look at during your week. Are you eating enough during the week? Are you getting enough nutrients during the week to where your body, you
don't have to just gorge yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Because sometimes we undereat and then our body and then we make poor choices because we're surrounded by poorer choices on the weekends. So,
yep. So your weekend can ruin your week.
Yeah.
If you allow it to be an extended, long period of time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to
how
be
long is your
perfect.
weekend?
Right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just don't go over.
Prioritize those indulgences.
Yes. And then I think you just said, watch how long your weekend becomes. Don't start like we tell our 10-week challengers, like your free day doesn't start. It's not midnight on Saturday morning till midnight Saturday night. Right.
Yeah.
So it goes from sun up to sundown.
You shouldn't be spending all day at a buffet. It's not your last meal.
Right.
Like just remembering that all that food will still be there next week. We are grown adults. We can buy a cupcake whenever we want. So we don't need to have 4 cupcakes just because they're there. We're grown-ups. We can get them whenever we want.
Next one would be, don't let one choice become a chain reaction. Like, oh, my week's over, my month's over. And we've all been there. Like you get to Thursday and you just mail it in. Weekend starts
People
now.
do that with their workouts a lot. That's why I always give a lot of people, our members, credit when I haven't seen them during the week, but then they still show up for a Saturday workout. I'm always like, that's impressive because you could have just stayed home today.
Right.
You could have just said, you know what? I'm just going to scrap this week. I'll start again on Monday. I'm always really impressed when our members show up on Saturday, even though I haven't seen them in a couple days. I always like that. And I try to give them credit for that because they could have just been like, I'll just wait till Monday.
I have a couple ladies are coming to try out class tomorrow night, and I was trying to get them to come Friday. Just like, how about Monday? You could start, and I was like, well, sure. You don't want to be sore all weekend,
sure.
Right? So start Monday. So, So just that is, when people miss Wednesday, Thursday, but then you see them in Friday, Saturday, then they're not mailing it in for the week. So,
that's the hardest part. If they can do that, they probably got much better odds of pulling through.
Right. Yeah. Just you don't want that snowball.
But you got to stay with 10 weeks. Like, what are you going to do when you have that hiccup? Because inevitably through 10 weeks, something's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what do you do when that happens? If you can get through it, then pretty good odds you stick with it.
Yeah. Yep. And then the last big one is don't weigh yourself. Do yourself a favor after that Monday. And don't weigh yourself after an indulgent weekend. Give yourself a couple days, get right back on track. Drink lots of water, get that protein and veggies in, and then give it a couple days if you're a chronic weigher.
When I was a chronic weigher and I would have a huge free day, like it'd always be by like Wednesday.
I'd
be back down to what I weighed before my free days. I'd always call it like Wednesdays for me was always like moving day. Like it's day 3 of a major golf tournament. It's a moving day at the Masters, right? That's day 3. That was always Wednesday for me. It was kickboxing.
But if you were a little more disciplined during the weekend, that day probably could have been Tuesday.
Could have been Tuesday. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So those are your takeaways.
Yeah. So again, you can enjoy yourself a little bit on the weekend. If you want to plan to go out, that's a great time to go out to dinner, take your spouse out to dinner, go out with some friends, because we don't want our members to be the ones where it's like, oh, I have a wedding I'm going to go to during my 10-week challenge, but I'm going to be that person that's going to be like, well, I can't.
I'm not going to eat wedding cake.
I can't have a sip of alcohol because I'm in this challenge. No, because it's not just about 10 weeks. It's about just making life sustaining changes that are sustainable over a long period of time and not just the quick fix things.
And just learning how to get back up, because inevitably you are going to have those crash and burns, and you got to learn how to get back up and start again and build confidence in your ability to do that.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up. Any
Mm-hmm.
final parting chats, comments, Nicole?
I don't think so.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think
Well,
we're good.
everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday as we're 1 week closer to our lives having meaning.
Strong statement.
All right. We'll see you next week. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
You started your business to build something special.